Okay, guys, so instead of delaying, let's start Sunday session. Now, yesterday we had a detailed discussions about how the approach has to be, how we can set up an attitude, right, towards achieving a great career ahead. It's an exercise of every day, right? So as I gone through the questions asked, okay, that are not much uh, questions are there. It was just related how to what will be the world after the pandemic. At the same time, there are the basic questions, okay, related to artificial intelligence, as well as some of the questions related to the sorting and all these stuffs are there. So I believe you guys are not contributing even in the questions also what to be asked. Okay, that is what the problems I'm getting out of it, right? So let us discuss firstly what I am expecting from this entire system, right? Now look, guys, what my expectations are. I want to build such a system where every fresher or an experienced one also, because you know that what is experience means. Experience means you already worked on certain project or certain technology for a while, but it doesn't mean that now everything is over. Everyone have to keep themselves updated. IT knowledge or IT technologies are changing with the speed of 200% every year. It means whatever technological or tech stacks we are used to with it, the next year we have to update yourself. So what my expectations are there from you, as well as obviously as you joined us, you all are expecting the things from me. I'm doing my job sincerely. At the same time, I'm contributing my time with you. But what I'm expecting from you, we are here with the ambition that every individual, as a part of this system, should contribute something. Right? Now, contribute something means, let us understand, like if someone understands some things, right, what is the final outcome? What I'm expecting, this system should build in such a manner that it will become a platform for every fresher or experienced one to learn something. Learns come skills. Now these skills are not only technical, but at the same time the professional skills as well. Now these skills will not enhance only by taking the sessions, right? Only by discussing the things. That is not the things. It has to be practiced up. So for this all the reason, everyone in the system need to be contributed. Here what we understand that, okay, Sushil will come to the forum, take the session, make us understandable, right? We'll ask some query. That is perfectly fine. As an experienced one, I already gone through the systems. Yesterday I already discussed with you. I'm ready to share my all the experience and try to provide that all the skills with you, and in this manner it will help you out to develop your IT career. But just ask a question to yourself, what is your contribution towards building this system? Are we contributing? Are we, because without your contribution, these objectives are not going to achieve. We are just what I understood and what I observed. That's why I'm saying we are just like considering us as a receiving end, right? I'm just like saying that okay, this is not understood. Explain to me. That is okay. I understood everything. That there is topic ends. It is not like this. What I'm expecting. Everyone in the systems need to be contributed, and then only the topic what you understand, the topic which is supposed to be covered, you may contribute in the form of developing queries. You may contribute in the form of sharing some notes. You will contribute in the form of developing some notes. You will contribute in the form of like explaining someone. You will contribute in the form of like make yourself as a mentor to motivate others. You will contribute instead to form a group discussions, right? But what is the observations are there instead of contributing in the system, instead of having a positive developing mindsets over there, we are going reversing back, expecting that only okay, this is what I understood, there the topic ends, let's go for it. Means like it in this manner. Why I'm saying this thing, in this manner, this system and the objectives which I set for, which I'm dreaming for, which are expecting for, it won't be built. And that is what the area which I want to today go to focus on. I'm going to solve these all the queries what you ask for. Again, I am saying these are the basics queries. How many, if you can, like look, what yesterday I told you that officially I haven't taken any sessions until then. I able to build the softwares, until then I able to update my skills and all, update my technical skills as well. Whether I'm working with the all leading technologies and able to develop the software sort of it. It means it is proven that you can, by using your self exploring techniques also, you can able to reach to the level. Again I'm saying I build my own mechanism to understand the things, contribute the things, right? Share the things. Means that is what the way is. I'm not saying that you also need to follow the same thing. I'm here in front of you to contribute. I'm here in front of you to explain, but you also need to update your skills of understanding even, right? Understanding even means if you got the basics of it, okay, first of all, my basic way of dealing with it, I will take a blank pen and paper. How many times you are doing this exercise, I don't know, right? Whenever you are trying to understand something, take a blank pen and paper, jot down the things what you understood, what you not understood, right? Make an exercise of certain things, devote some time. Everything, whether it's a basic thing or the advanced thing in the technology or the general life, it takes a time to even understand. If you try to understand it, like let's say that topic takes a 30 minutes and you want to make it understand in the 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you are in rush. You make your mind in such a manner that I should understand this everything within 10 minutes. You will not able to understand it, and you will not instead of understanding, it will create the confusion in the mind. Try and understand one thing. For understanding everything also, there is a prerequisite. At the same time, it requires a certain amount of time to be devoted on that particular topic. Means to understand sometimes somebody's thoughts also, okay, to your mind. You have to concentrate over there. You have to devote some time, and then probably you understand the meaning of it and understand the thought of it. Now the entire exercise what we are doing, that is for the reason of developing your technical skills, developing your abilities to develop the design and develop the good software sort of it. Means IT skills, in fact. So the first thing what we need to understand, that is how I can understand that mechanism, understand that technical topic, and then you can able to produce the produce the new things out of it. Means you have to devote much time in the understanding. Understanding means what? Again, to understand certain things, you have to make an exercise out of it, and that exercise also consists like first of all you go through it. First of all, read the literature, explore more topics, discuss with someone, take a pen and paper, try to recollect it. Like now I am asking it, have you did this all the exercise? And if you're not able to do this exercise, okay, you will not be understanding the things properly. As per my way of dealing with the things, what I will do, I'll firstly collect all the possible data, whether it's in the video form, whether it's in the notes form. I will experiment the things. I will take a blank pen and paper. I will jot down the steps over there. I will discuss with someone. Okay, and by doing this all the exercise, then I can able to produce the new things, new updates in that particular topic, right? So why I'm discussing with you these all the stuffs? Because it is not just a matter of understanding. We are not supposed to stop there after understanding. We are supposed to, after understanding, we are supposed to create the new things out of it, right? And that new things is the contribution of yours towards the new systems. Here, if I devote my entire time 24 hours also to explain you the things, what you can do, you will just have my thoughts only. That is not expected. That is my way, but you have to have your own attitude. It means what? Your contributions also required over there, right? Means like I'm expecting a system where it become a platform for every individual who can come explore these technological things, and in this manner able to establish the IT and good career ahead. Everyone requires this exercise, as we already know, as we already aware about the Indian infrastructure, Indian like social economical systems. So we need to form such a better systems where everyone can contribute. The programs, the projects, the data which you collected, that can be informative enough, that can be good enough for others, so that they will not do that exercise, and they'll get the things ready made, and they can again contribute over there. Hope you understand my feelings. The book will be completed not by one single author writing everything. Okay, what you like means here in this time, wherever we are thinking about the system, because if a book is written by one author only, okay, so that all the thoughts are written by that one author only. But like if we say in this way, one chapter written by someone, another will add certain things, another will add certain things. In this manner, it will become a best book sort of, right? Means like considering not an example of a book over there, the system. Whenever we are saying system certain things, if you form, if I want to form a systems which can contribute, which can be become a platform for establishing our good IT career ahead over there. So what is required? Step number 1, right? Once you join the systems, you can understand all the things well. Then second number, next you should able to explore the things. Third, you should get the enough adequate opportunities. You should be able to find out the investors. Are you getting my point? Yesterday I detailed have a discussions yesterday that okay, unless and until there are the investors, unless and until there are the projects, unless and until there are the good technical like adequate skills over there, we'll not able to explore the things well, or or IT career will not be explored in that manner over there. So this is what I'm expecting, guys. Okay, you need to have a thoughts on your mind, what I'm talking about, what I'm saying about the contributions. Okay, just ask yourself how much you contributed. Actually, you are trying to keep yourself aloof of the systems. You are just, okay, barely trying to understand these things. Just ask questions, what the topic and what the questions you're asking about. Is it that tough enough? It's like basic things, okay, where all the data possible available. I'm just like, why I'm saying these things, you need to actually make the understanding exercise also well over there. Okay, there, as I told you, there is a prerequisite. You gather the data firstly, try to like jot down the things, go through the things over there, have a discussions. Okay, make it means like unless and until you devote number of hours or time that that's specification of time for that particular task or the assignment, your skills will not be enhanced over there, right? So this is what my suggestions over there. Right now, coming to the main thing over here, that is, you talk about what will be happens in the because we are in the December of 2021, and we are going to the new year over the 2022. So what I'll recommend, guys, okay, in 2022, okay, what should I like learn, what should I explore, which technology will be the best thing for me to explore certain things over there. As why I am saying this all the stuffs to you guys, okay, look, if you learn certain things, it will become it will be 0.0001%, maybe you will explore the things over there. But if you can combinedly, okay, just understand my feelings, if you combinedly discuss the topics over there, right, then what will happen, okay, it will like your contributions, your contributions of 1% and the other contributions of maybe 20 people, the 20%, it become a more and more percentile you can explore. But if you are individual enough and you are just trying to understand everything over there, your percentage of gaining that knowledge or gaining that expertise is much more less. So that is why you need to understand the feeling that, okay, just develop a level, develop an exercise where I want to contribute, where you want to contribute in the systems over there, right? So what is my contributions, what I can do for that, and that in that manner you can explore. And believe me one thing, if you started contributing, right, then only you will be you will be multiplying your skills, or then you will become the multiplied skills over there. Otherwise, if you just become a receiving end and assuming that selfishly somebody will come and take and tell you, and that's it, that is what my understanding is. By understanding certain things, what you can do, engineering is not an understanding, right? Like basically, if you want to be an, like, just like let's say if you go to the Eiffel Tower, or if you go to the Taj Mahal, you are a visitor over there, you admire somebody's engineering, but are you able to build that particular things again as an engineer? For that reason, different things required over there, right? So by understanding the somebody's things, that is not the like actual expected things are there. That is the first step, but that in that first step we are not supposed to stop, right? So explore the things in such a way that it can be explainable to others, it can become a step for others, it can become a like the contribution for toward the system, so that every, don't you think that after 5 years, let's say right now, not right now, after 5 years also, if somebody joins it, they should appreciate, okay, oh, this is the example given by XYZ, and by that example, okay, I'm using like I'm by using that example, that topic was understood to me. Now just I am asking a question to you, whatever the topics you are searching for Google, from Google, why people will keep the notes over there? Why they will do the entire exercise throughout the day, and then they will share with you, so that somebody will Google out and then they can understand what is their intentions behind it. Are you getting my point clear? And how many times you find that, okay, we like we are contributing in that. Have like just like let us understand, if you develop a program, if someone asks you to develop a program for finding Fibonacci series, what you will do, you'll go to the Google and like try a ready-made code and like all this stuff. I am saying who had written and share that publicly code available over there, by which you can refer and you can understand the things over there. Have you did the same thing? Whatever you learn, have you shared on the Google? So that's by keeping the intention that somebody can read it, somebody can make it understand, and then it will become easier for you. And if your intentions are not of that type, then obviously you are shrinking your thought process. Hope you're understanding me what I'm talking about. What is your contributions means? Have you prepared any videos so that particular things, whatever you learn, you understand, you expertise, okay, by viewing that somebody can get motivation of. It is not about only the technology. I'm not talking like, because right now if I say technology, you said okay, I'm a fresher, I don't know something. It's not about the technology only, no. It's about some personal things also. Like as I said, okay, yesterday, your thoughts need to be motivate someone, right? It become an inspiration for something or informative for certain reasons. So we are, that is what also in the way you can contribute. But if your contribution is not towards the productivity, if your contribution is not toward the creativity, if your contribution is not toward the supportive system, if your contribution is not towards like okay, to make a helping hand for someone, then if you not be in the form of creative things over there, then certainly your thoughts and all these things will become a destructive. Your thoughts will never be a positive one. It become a negative for someone. If you started discussing these things, okay, what will happen by this thing? How I will get benefit of certain things. I am saying how much you had given the benefit to the others, how much you formed the supportive system for others. That is also important. Hope you understand my feelings over there. So today onwards, okay, whenever you are a part of the systems, just have a intention in the mind how much I can contribute. Right? You might be like understand one thing, that by contributing something you are multiplying your knowledge by 10 times. As I told you, throughout the day, if I 8 hours explore certain things, it become a few percentage of getting the things over there. But if I just contribute my knowledge, I will contribute some other knowledge, so automatically the percentile of getting the things will much more higher. And this is what I am expecting from the technical understanding and technical systems as well, right? So this is let me now the questions which asked by you guys, okay, that are the basic in nature. What will be the approach in 2020 22 and all? It's very simple. You just understand the investors, you should be more skillful, you should be going towards such a world that there where physical everything won't be possible. You have to adopt the virtualizations, right? You should be concentrating on the data become the most valuable things over there. The social medias will be used for their potentials over there. What is social media means? Social media means like the one thing, one data you can share among the world with a rapid speed, right? So within a fraction of second, that social media have ability to transmit it, okay, through worldwide over there. So why not this entire social media can be used for spreading the positive news, spreading the positiveness, spreading the technical things, right? So that the entire world can be getting benefits out of it, instead of discussing the negative things and instead of discussing the utilize for the destructiveness, instead of utilizing for the spreading the religious things which is not harmful for others, or like whatever. I'm just like talking about certain things but which harms to others. Instead of doing that, why not worldwide this entire world become a unique family, and at the same time, uh, uh, for the constructiveness, for the positiveness, for the sake of the beneficiary of knowledge, if you can use that, that will be the great things. So in the forum, whenever you are forum, in the forum, how much your contribution is, how much you contributed. I read something, I got this particular data, something new about, so that everyone can explore that. The things which are already exist, already explain, right? Already something is there. We are just again trying to explore the same thing, and that too, okay, developing a lethargic attitude. I haven't understood, I haven't like did certain things. It means you have, believe me one thing, if something is not understanding up to that level, you have like, first of all, the first question sincerely we should ask to ourselves are, have you devoted that much time and the real exercise, what is required for that particular topic as well. That is also the question. And if we not contributing in that way, we are in big trouble. Okay, probably we will become a group, will become a member of a group where we are be discussing the negative things, not positive things are there, right? So be positive, be in the group where we can discuss the constructive things. And again, I am saying, contribute yourself, what you can contribute, where you can contribute. Like, if you understand the big ceremony or big certain things, it will not be happen only by the contribution of one individual. It has to be every individual can be contribute, and then the great things can happen. The same thought process has to be there. It's not only the money. Okay, money will, by money you cannot like develop the super system, right? So that is the part and parcel, but that is not the only individual entity of it. Everyone has to be contributed, everyone has to be stay positive, and everyone has to be the common goal and all this stuff. Then only we can able to develop the miraculous system sort of it, right? So this is what one things are there. So I'm like now the questions which I get, I will just focus it on, and then I'll be waiting for your questions if you have some certain things over there. 2022, as I told you, okay, you should be looking for the new skills, traditional, trendy, monotonous skills. Okay, monotonous things need to be removed and update over there. So like, yesterday I talked about the various thoughts. From that you can understand what I mean. So you need to change and you need to adopt. You cannot, like, the in the universe you cannot change. Rather than you should have the adopting policies, and then you should adopt faster. The faster you adopt, probably lesser efforts you required to enhance certain things over there. So that is what my session from my end. Okay, now let me share my screen and then give you the solutions of what the questions you ask about. The first thing what I am talking about, the recursion. The question was asked about the recursion. Right? Recursion, reoccurrence. Now whenever there is a reoccurrence, okay, it means, in the technical terms we can set a loop, repeatal execution of a process, right? Repeatal execution of a process. For example, simply read a number and find 10 multiples of it. What you can do, it's simple process. Okay, you can set up a loop, right? And you just like, you need to read a number, and what you have to do, you have to just print number into I, the incremented value of I will be printed over there. So this simple loop, right, this loop can become become a logic for generating 10 multiples of any given number. Agreed? Now this is repeated executions. Now how you can do the same thing in the form of recursions. Now I already told you that recursions means this, you have to remove this physical loop and try to make a logical loop. Now logical loop means recursions. You have to develop a function. Let's say for example, you develop a function like this: int multi int comma int. So develop a multiples of 10 given numbers. What you did, you develop a multiple functions, okay, and this integer means if I want to generate, this is the prototype, this become a prototype of the function. As we already discussed that recursions means calling of functions from its own definitions. Repeated call of a functions. If you just ask a simple questions. Main by default it's get a call to main. If you call a main from a main, it become recursion, right? But this recursion will now means it will repeatedly give a call. If I just write printf or print axiom over here, what it will do, it will print axiom for infinite times. Now to make it finite, if you make it finite over there, it become a loop. So instead of this physical loop, if you can develop a loop like this, where we haven't used over here the for loop, do while and while, but till then it have ability to repeat, it will ability to reprocess, and that become a recursions. Now to give the example over there, okay, recursion for finding the 10 multiples, what you have to do from the main, if you want to find out the multiple of 10 multiples of 5 you want to form, right? So what you have to write, you have to write int multi of int n, and what the multiples will be there, 10 multiples over there, right? So if I just, so this is the start point, okay, start point of a loop. Here you give a call to, right, and here is a function. Now if you print what you have to print, that is n into, now first multiple you have to print n into 11 minus m, right? So 11 means 11 minus m. What is the value of m? Whenever you give a call to 10, 11 minus m is equal to 1. So first multiple it will print, and then you can give a call to multi again, right? You can give a call to multi again, n is constant, and then minus m means decrement the value of m by 1. So initially the value of m is 10, now it becomes 9. 11 minus 9 become 2. So in here what the series will form, n into 1, the next is n into 2, okay, and in this manner. So the value of n is constant, but the value of m is decrementing from 10 to 1. And if you subtract from 11, it become 1 2 3 4 5. In this manner you can generate the 10 multiples, right? Then you think about the terminations, right? If m equals to 1, right, m equals to 1, because if it is 1 become 1 over there, 11 minus 1 become 10. So if you, let's say if m equals to 0, then return means like terminate the loop over there, right? So if you set up a loop like this also, it become a recursion. But like this is to think about these steps. To think about these steps, you have there is a lot of prerequisite over there. If you are just not thinking in the my way over there and you just copy the code and try to run it, you'll never understand, right? So to write these all the steps what I'm talking about, there is a lot of thought process required. Recursion or anything is not that easy, right? Not that easy in the sense easy to understand, because if you just like try to follow these steps over there, okay. So first of all, try to build a finite steps for performing it over there. So here it's a call, and then the terminations, how I can write a termination statement, and like this is start, this is stop, okay, this is stop, and this is step, right? So instead of writing a physical loop, if you can develop a logical loop like this, so it become a recursions. So hope you are understanding it. Like now if one question not understood to you, like, but first of all, you can able to understand only thing when you write, when you can able to develop the solutions of your own. First of all, you try and try the solutions written by someone, and then you should able to like develop the solutions of your own. Then probably you can understand that all the things over there. It's a very simple concept. Instead of physical setup of loop, if you can set up a function, if you call a function from its own definitions, obviously you have to define the definition in such a manner where you have to think the start, stop, and step, and it's a loop of a function call. In another words, if I can express the expression, that is a loop of a function call, then it become a recursions over there. Obviously these recursions cannot be like in the next level of understanding. First of all, you have to understand the functions well, you have to understand the loop well, and then it's an advanced kind of learning over there. But the advantage of recursions are, okay, it will take a less time, less memory than the normal physical loop. And in case of recursions, the disadvantage is actually it is more complexible. It enhances the complexity. Means like you need a more extra kind of expertise required to develop the solutions using recursions over there. But like to achieve that advantage of time and memory complexity, recursions also within a short kind of sequence or short kind of length, you can able to achieve that over there, right? So hope this is the clear about the recurrence, right? Recursion. Now the next questions were asked about the yeah go ahead please. Step. Yeah. Correct. Correct. Yeah. Yes. Correct. What I mean basically, okay, you need to firstly why has to be very clear, Aditya. Why we are using it, right? And what are the advantages, and what are the, and like it will be very easily understood. Okay, first of all, why has to be very clear, and go through the examples over there. You can easily understand the things, I believe. So I hope the things are clear now, right? Okay. Now the next thing, what is asked about the sorting. I don't know what is not understood in the sorting, but till then I'll clear it up. Okay, what is sorting means. Now look, it's if it is an array. What is array? Set of similar type of data and all, right? So if array means a collection, you can collect any damn data over here, right? So instead of one, if you got a many, you can have an array. An array subscript starts with 0 and ends with array size like okay, array size -1 and all. So now this is the array. Obviously the entries you cannot know. You never know that what entries are there, whether it's in a sequence or not. Now if it is not in a sequence like this, if it's not in a sequence and you want to make it a sequence, okay, what you can do, that is obviously for that reason you can apply the sorting algorithms, right? So now let's say this is what an array. So first of all, to sort it, what is required? Okay, that is what the things are there. So first of all, okay, to traverse this entire array, traverse means to visit the entire array, what you have to do? I equals to 0, array subscript starts with 0, I less than size of a divided by 2 as an integer array, and I plus plus. Now this loop itself give you the idea that how you are traversing the entire array, how because I it's an array of undefined subscripts, means I don't know how many elements are there. So you can able to find out by size of a by 2. Size of a means cumulative memory of a, divided by 2 means integer, for integer variables 2 bytes memory will be allocated. So in this manner, by writing this expression, you can able to find out the total elements available in an array, right? So let's say I'll make it a size of a by 2. You have to have a thought like this, guys. Okay, come on, like I'm like little bit why I'm saying these things. If you don't explore the things in the way what I'm thinking, probably you will. Why I'm saying this thing, you are not supposed to copy the entire things available over there. That is understanding. You need to develop the things. I'm expecting these things should be explained by you to others. Okay, the new things what I added, okay, the new techniques what I added. Anyway, now so size of a by 2, okay, will give the the total number of elements available over there. If it is a float array, obviously divided by 4 and all that, right? So here it's n, and if I want to traverse the entire array, means print the entire array, I can print like this as it is. Okay, a of I, right? Now obviously it's an unsorted array. Is it not sorted? That's so like it will print the sequence. Now to sort it over there, sort means arranging the data in an ascending and descending order, right? It's a very simple things what I can do for simple logic. Instead of following any algorithm, for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. For j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. If a of I, right, is this element, you have to consider this and compare with the other and thus exchange their position. What is the logic of sorting? Compare this element, select this element, compare with others, and if you find it is a greater or lesser, exchange them. That is what the sorting means, right? So if a of I less than a of j, exchange means what? Swap their values. So let's say temp equals to temporary, let's say a temporary variable, temp equals to a of I. How you exchange the values of two variables? A of I equals to a of j, and a of j equals to t. That's it. It exchanged, right? And if you just execute these steps also, you will get the array sorted in a ascending order. Means 2, then 6, then 32, then 40, 43, then 45, 54. If by just executing these lines only, it's a nested loop, and then you just write a of I less than a of j and exchange them. This logic I'm writing without any kind of using applications algorithm, like algorithms you already know, selection sort, insert sort, bubble sort and all, right? But first of all, have you understood these steps? If you want to go for the descending order, like complete this, make a greater than. So to understand these steps, okay, again, if somebody give this step and copy and run it, I cannot understand. I have to say certain things over there, how this happen. Like you have to take a pen and paper and draw the iteration table. Okay, how the 43 will be exchanged to 2, right? So means first of all, a of I is 43, and a of j, okay, is a of j is also 43 over there. So first of all, 43 less than 43 not true, 43 less than this thing not true, 43, then 54 is there, so 54 will be exchanged over here and 43 will be there. So in this manner you have to draw the iteration table on the paper, and just draw that first phase what will happen, second phase what will happen, third phase what will happen. Have you dry run this code on the page and paper? Have you understood what is happening actually? And if it is not, what you are trying to understand, right? And if it is selection sort, it's just a matter of changing these loops over there. You have to start by one, and then okay, you change exchange the things over there. So probably if you understand the basics, if you go through the basics, understanding become easy, guys. Okay, again and again I am saying, for understanding also you require some exercise. You gather the points, note down the points, make a dry run. Okay, write an example code. Have how many times you just make a blank of everything and try to rewrite again. It's just like, are you exercising that? If the code is available, you copy that code and make it runnable. By that you can understand? No, you cannot understand by that way. These are by that way. Okay, once you got a runnable code, you okay, fine enough to to make that understand. There is some recommended code is available. Now you should able to reproduce that code again. For understanding certain things, you have to make this thing blank, write the codes, right, recollect means without any assistance, and then execute over there. First of all, you take your own time by understanding the topic, jot down the points over there, have a ready-made code, and then make it dry on everything. After that, you make it blank and try to, because whenever, unless and until you make it blank and then you try to rewrite the things over there, probably the things will not be understood to you. You got my point clear, guys? If I ask you, Bharati, what is insert sort, tell me. Mhm. Then that's it. Okay, you have to search for the index value. You have to pick up one thing and just set up a loop, reverse loop over there, and where that is like a playing card setup. What is insert sort? It's a logic of a playing cards. If you have the playing cards over there, okay, so if your first a playing card is of 10, so you have to set up a reverse loop where I can insert it. So insert sort means pick up the things and just insert in the position, and you have to just write the code over there. Like I'm not getting, okay, what you're not understanding again, because if you understand the concepts over there, probably it's an index thing. Index means what is that index value, and then you set up a reverse loop, okay, where you can set it over there. So I believe it's very easy, believe me, it's very easy. You need to rewrite the code again. Yeah. You're contradicting you're contradicting yourself. If the concept is clear to you, take a pen and paper and write down the things, right? Set up just a matter, believe me one thing, it's just a matter of setup of a loop. That's it. Right. Yeah. Yeah, like look, okay, like how much number of hours you will be sometimes something will be clear in 2 minutes, sometimes it will take a 2 days or two weeks. That is not, I mean, but basically, again I am saying, you need to devote that much time for it, and like to make it understand, and it will, again I am saying, to make it understand, you have to make others understand. First of all, have you taken a pen and paper, draw that iteration table? That is what I'm cross checking. I hope you gone through that. But first of all, once you understand, draw the iteration table, write the logic. Okay, you just try to, instead of understand that looping logic given by someone, just write the pseudo code. Okay, take an example of this, and then this is the index thing, and then set up a loop, and this is the way to understand. And I believe if you follow this thing, nothing is like much tough to understand the things, right? Yeah. Exactly. By reading somebody's written code, you will not understand the things, guys. By reading somebody's code, you will not understand. Okay, you have to reproduce your own code. Suppose go for general. It's very simple thing. Write down the pseudocode like a read number, set loop, index, and all these stuffs. And algorithms are all there. Okay, and it's a final version written by me on that. So first of all, I believe you should able to produce your own code, and then you can able to understand the things over there, right? Because by following somebody's code, because he already developed his own thought process and then able to execute over there. So for understanding reason, you have to go through that all the process. If let us understand to develop a logic for insert logic, and again I'm saying this is a predefined thing, nothing I am written or something. So I understand, I write a code over there. If it takes 4 hours for me, okay, to write the things over there, and you're trying to understand it by the 4 minutes, it won't be possible. Okay, you have to also devote that much time and go for the iteration table and make it understand, then you can able to reproduce your own code as well, right? Okay, so any other, yeah, thank you. Yeah, any other questions are there, guys? Any other questions which I can answer? Artificial intelligence was the questions given to me. I already told you what is artificial intelligence means. You have to make your. Let me discuss some more points on that. Artificial intelligence means the way humans are thinking. You need to write the code. You need to program the machines in such a way that they should also think like a human, right? So yesterday I had given you about the virtual reality. Okay, you will just like make your head mount, and that like just like the human things, or human have the sensors. So you in the similar manner, machine also we can program in such a way that they can think, right? You're like just to understand the examples. Once you enter into the room, okay, why not the sensors will activate the human activity and switch on the lamps if there is enough dark. Okay, switch, adjust the fans, adjust the air conditions. Okay, whenever the human gone out over there, it should sense it and like close down the fans, arrange the chairs, arrange everything. Means like this, what the things are there. The way we are manually doing it over there, we need to develop programs for that reason, right? Your refrigerator should automatically control the temperatures, control the temperatures. Your air condition should be sense the human. Okay, and this is what actually the concept of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means nowadays we are trying to train the machines. Okay, we are trying to write the logic in such a way that, so that like just like the human, we are saying that we have intellectual quotients. These intellectual quotients we are trying to build in the machines, right? So for that reason, there are various techniques are applied over there. We are writing the algorithms, we are training the images, and many more stuffs are there. Whenever there is a comes a topic of artificial intelligence, I am talking it. But in the general manner, this is what the things are there. Make the program the machines in such a way that they can also sense certain things. Okay, sense means sensors are there, sense some data, capture the data, analyze the data, and give the response sort of thing, right? That is what actually the conceptualizations of the artificial intelligence, right? So hope everything is clear to you, and if you don't have any queries, so I'll wind up my Sunday sessions, and we can proceed further on this. Yeah, perfect. Guys, look again. Yeah, Aditya, I'll appreciate your approach. The thing is, you all need to contribute. Again, I'm saying, if I am devoting my 24 hours, also that is not enough. Everyone need to contribute, and everyone need to focus. Like you discuss someone, okay, you motivate someone, you devote your time in motivation. At least if not the technical things over there, at least you can your simple words and thoughts can motivate, inspire, and all these stuffs are there. This system can be built. And if you are not doing it over there, if you are just saying, okay, somebody, I'll be in the receiving end or something, so you will not multiply the things by. Look, whenever the internet comes, even the internet, like a developer, was cautious enough whether it will work or not. But look at what's happened, because like it was not owned by something. Okay, have you asked the questions? Whatever the data available on the internet, who kept the data for you? Who worked for that? Why they put the efforts to share it publicly by not charging anyone over there? So you'll understand what I'm talking about. So that multiplies their knowledge, right? So by contributions, by sharing, share joy is a double joy multiplied. It multiplied the things over there. But if you don't want to contribute, if you don't want to like share certain things, you will be in trouble. You are shrinking your knowledge, you are shrinking your thought process. So that is what the idea behind this the entire sessions. Started contributing, ask yourself question, how much I am contributing. By that contributions, your knowledge is multiplied, believe me guys. Okay, this is the what approach I'm expecting from you guys, right? Thank you very much guys. Have a great Sunday ahead.